Detective Pikachu is one of the few spin-off games I didn't play growing up, as my mother was not a fan of what they decided to do to our cute little Pika. You see, this is what a Pikachu normally sounds like.
Pika? Pika?
And this is what Detective Pikachu sounds like.
That's so. My brain could really use a sugar boost.
That's all it takes for a parent to say no, apparently. But I'm a grown-up now, so thanks to the generosity of Elite member Jason, I get to play through this actually really wholesome game. If you've seen the Detective Pikachu movie, this has some crossover ideas, but they are by no means the same story. Both feature Harry Goodman as the MIA detective, with the story focusing on his son Tim's adventure to discover what happened to dear old dad. But the similarities mostly end there. You do encounter a set of evil A-bombs and get drinks at a bar with Ludicolo servers, plus Mewtwo is 100% a major player in both narratives, but that's about the extent of what is similar. While the movie is very high-octane action fighting, this is super chill. Tim is a young lad who journeys alone to Rhyme City and instantly is thrown into a mystery to solve, as a small child's necklace gets yoinked by those evil A-bombs I mentioned. While attempting to grab the naughty monkeys, he meets our titular detective Pikachu, a Pikachu whose speech only he can understand. Together they retrieve the necklace and impress Amelia, a character who appears a lot in this game. His children's shows always gotta have that romance element on. Pikachu takes Tim to the Baker Detective Agency, where Mr. Baker informs him that they are still looking for his dad, but things may be more complicated than they seem, and he'd be oh so very right. Tim's father got into a car crash while conducting an investigation into a chemical known as R. R is a weaponized chemical that causes Pokemon around it to go into a frenzy, attacking anything and anyone, causing mass panic and destruction. Following the notes found in Harry's apartment, Tim and Pikachu piece together who is responsible and how R came about, until they inevitably bring the bad guys to justice and score a date with the girl, cause why not? I do think the story is paced very well, even if it does end off on a massive cliffhanger. I would absolutely recommend playing this if you are good with reading a lot of dialogue. It's a pleasant 2 to 3 day storyline. There are 9 chapters, each with a layered approach to quest giving. You solve little questions along the way through chatting up people and Pokemon, plus looking at documents in the environment. Most everything serves a purpose in the world, and things that don't are either interesting or funny. It's not an all-work puzzle game, there are plenty of chuckles to be had. My only real complaint with the info system is even if you know the solution, Pikachu will still make you look into everything in that area that you can, even if that information isn't necessary. Some things won't happen until the narrative is moved to a state that the devs wanted to be in for that event, which was a little frustrating farther in. I only got stuck once in Chapter 4, as Pikachu stated we need more evidence from the police after I already checked what they dredged up from the lake. Normally when a case is solvable, the case notes light up and you and Pika solve a small puzzle to confirm the answer. But this one particular quest does not follow that formula. Instead, you have to click this extra prompt on the evidence after Pikachu tells you to. This cost me like 15 minutes of playtime. None of the puzzles are particularly hard. This is a game for young children after all, but each of them was unique enough to keep it from ever being dull. Some other small things that I really appreciate about this game include the dozens of cutscenes with super silly extra moments between Pikachu and the other Pokemon. Certain QuickTime events have both a successful outcome and a miss outcome, which is pretty cool. The case notes have beautiful pieces of art that get updated as the storyline for that section progresses, and every Pokemon you meet has their own intro scene and a quirky tagline about them, some of which are hysterical. I love all of these small details. Most of them aren't necessary for the game, yet they add a ton of whimsy and joy to playing it. And that's awesome. This game is a well put together little tale of a boy and his coffee drinking Pikachu saving the city one case at a time. I honestly can't find any major faults in the execution on this one, so I'm actually gonna give it a 10. Having to find all of the clues was only slightly annoying on like 2 of probably close to 100 screens in the whole game. That's not enough to dock a point. 98 out of 100 is still a 10 with rounding. So yeah, if you like silly Pokemon and light mystery solving, give it a go. It's well worth playing. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see my thoughts on other games I've been requested to play, you can click this playlist. That's all for now. Here's hoping you have a lovely